Yo, what is going on, guys? It is finally time for the next Alliance War, which this matchup was one of the most exciting for the season. It's 4 Loki against Apoco, and there's a lot of drama regarding this war, this matchup, and some trash talk, which we're going to cover at the end of the video. I'll tell you guys what happened. It's pretty funny. But yeah, for now, let's focus on getting to the end of this war. So starting out, first fight here, we have a Hyperion, boosted decently, only a 10% attack and health. I think I'm going to pop a 30 towards the end of the war, because I'm going to be going like all out to try to not die and have a really good end to the season, you know? Because currently we're at 2 deaths. I definitely don't want to add any more to that. So I fought Hyperion actually a fair bit with Torch this season, and the trick is just to try to bait the L1s and then take them on the block to build up smolders and use the pre-fight, and it goes extremely well. You know, all the power stings, pretty much most of them get utilized just because of how much power Hyperion has, and he's going to end up throwing those specials one way or another. It might be through an L3, but hey, he's still throwing it. He's still going to take power sting damage. So yeah, the fight went really well. I have a very unique team, if you notice this war. We have Venom, first time ever bringing Venom to Alliance War, and also Nick Fury. I've brought Nick Fury to war before, but it just don't usually bring him to war. But I really do like using him in Alliance War, so that's cool. This next fight here we have is an Iron Man Infinity War, which extremely well versed in this matchup. But once I got into it, I realized, oh crap, this node has aggression armor. I need to be careful of that. That's why they placed him here, because if that goes to 4, that mixed with his armors, he'll auto block. So got to be very careful of that. Don't want it to get too high. Right here I see it's at 3. I'm like, alright, I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to go for some heavy attacks. Get him in the corner, do a little heavy spam. There we go. He's dropping. Now he's at below 15%. I have to only use heavy attacks right here. So get him with that after his heavy attack. And those incinerates do the trick. He goes down. Repairs are on point. Super clean fight. So next up here we got some of the shared fights for Section 1. We have Professor X and a Tigra. And we're going to be using Human Torch for both of these guys. I've done basically both of these fights before, and they've gone pretty well. This fight I'm a little bit more worried about than the Tigra, but this guy actually placed with suicides, so that makes it a lot easier, because he's going to be getting to a special one a fair bit, and if we can just keep baiting those out, it's going to be 5% of his health each time. So yeah, that's great. I should have went in to punish him a little bit quicker there. It's just, I don't like fighting Professor X just because it's so weird. You know, it's so weird the way he plays after his specials. I don't know, maybe I just need to practice it a little bit more. But yeah, I'm just not a fan. So here, bait out the special 2. You just gotta outrange it. There we go. There, go in. And then make sure my temperature gets back up, and then here he just straight catches me with that special 1. I was like, oh my god, please don't kill me. I lose so much health. I'm like, alright, I need to just kill him. I just need to get out of this fight as soon as possible. I'm ready for the special this time. He throws a special 2. It's unblockable. I was ready though. Dash back, get the heck out of there. We took some damage, but wait. It's alright, we are alive. That's why you use health boosts, just in case there's a mishap like that. Gonna pop a couple of potions into Human Torch, and I think a combat regeneration boost, just to save myself a little bit of potions. Yeah, I had 1 left. I'm gonna put it to good use here. So this fight looks hard, but I've actually done it a lot now, and it's like, I'm not intimidated by this fight at all anymore. I've never had a problem with this fight. Every time I do it, it goes super well. Tigra, it's actually kind of easier fighting her here because there's power focus 1, so it's actually harder to push her to a special 2, unless, like, the only way she's gonna get there in this fight is if she has like max Mystic Dispersion and you use dexterity a whole bunch and give her those buffs. But aside from that, like, the power gain that she gets is just so slow. You can just keep comboing her. Here I'm just rinsing 3-hit combos with parries. Normally I like to mix up with heavies, but I was just going for it, and he died super fast. So that was my entire section 1. The only fight that went a little shaky was against the Professor X. The rest went pretty well. And now I actually get to use some of my other champions. So here we have a whoops, lagging a little bit. Here we have a Stealth Spider-Man. So we're going to be going in here with Venom, and he just can't evade. So we never have to worry about that evasion in this matchup here. But I genuinely just don't like fighting Stealth Spider-Man. I've died to him one time before. I got killed by 1 combos when I was using Sorcerer Supreme. And yeah, he's really annoying to fight, to be honest. His combos, you know, he has like 7-hit combos, and when he doesn't want to throw a special, it's very easy to get clipped by one of those 7 hits, you know, that he can throw weird double mediums, throw back-to-back double weird mediums, like right there, you know, like it's very weird. And when he doesn't want to throw specials, you can get pushed back against the wall, and I don't want to get pushed back against the wall against this clown right here. I do. Evade his heavy attack against the wall. It's kind of sketchy. You can't parry his light attacks, which is what I'm used to doing, and I usually re-parry light attacks as well. So yeah, it's just annoying. But we get through there without too much trouble. You know, Venom's a beast. Just completely not having to worry about that evade is really nice since he's a Spider-Verse character. And yeah, and then we got Mr. Fantastic here. This one is just a Nick Fury fight. This is a rank 3 Mr. Fantastic, and it would honestly be hard to die with Nick Fury here. Like, it's such a, even if like you colossally screw up, you know, like worst case scenario, you lose your first life, and then it's like, okay, time to start playing like seriously. Let me stop screwing around here and actually try to get this clown down, because like this is just such a good matchup, you know. He's already dropping like crazy. You already took off 30%. This is only a rank 5 Nick against a rank 3 Mr. Fantastic as well. Every time you knock Mr. Fantastic, or anytime you get a knockdown with Nick Fury, you purify all non-damaging debuffs. So in this node, when you have 3 debuffs on you, Mr. Fantastic goes unblockable. So yeah, with Nick Fury, it's just so easy to get rid of all your non-damaging debuffs that this dude can apply, and you just don't have to worry. So here I push him to a special 3. Kinda did it on purpose just to get a good picture for the thumbnail. And yeah, also it's just kind of trying to get through the fight as quick as I can, and I'm like, okay, he did a special 3. All right, whatever. You know, it's really not a big deal. You know, worst case scenario, this kills me, and then I have my second life, and I don't need Nick Fury for any other fight to this war, so. And it only does like 49%. So it's all good. You know, no worries. Throw my special 2, and he's dead. So yeah, just very easy fight. Nick Fury, just the absolute like best matchup for that fight. And then it's just a big old bad Mojo boss left. That's all there is. I'm gonna go ahead, take off Dexterity. Boom. Now this fight it's gonna be a lot safer. Gonna go ahead, max out the Parry Mastery and the Limber Mastery, and all the other masteries in this tree don't matter for a boss fight, because Stupefy increases stun duration, Petrify lowers any power gain while stunned, and Pacify lowers ability accuracy while stunned, but the boss node is stun immune. And Mystic Dispersion only applies to Mystic champions, and we don't want Dexterity. So there's just no point in putting any other mastery points in right now until this fight's over. I don't need them for this fight specifically. So gonna heal Human Torch up all the way to full. Play this as careful as I can. I got a health boost and a health and attack boost. I don't have a regular attack boost on. My 6-hour boost fell off at this point. But yeah, we're going in here. I never died to a non-flow Mojo boss with Torch. So, you know, but I've had some kind of sketchy fights. I've kind of degened a lot and gotten my health pretty low, but I've always managed to finish them. So the first 2 that he gets right off the bat here, he's got dash back, which is impossible to not complete. So he's already up to 3 of his is that 3 million subscribers or something like that. If he gets to 5, then he can start placing haters on me, which we don't want. So the goal now is to not complete any of his taunts. So when he doesn't complete one, I think he drops down 2. So he went down to 1, and then he got an easy one, and then went back up to 2 and activated the anti-life field. But then we get hold block again, which is a very, I wouldn't say it's extremely easy to avoid, but it's definitely avoidable. Way more avoidable than just dashing back. So I just need to not hold my block for too long and make sure that he doesn't hold his block for too long, and then we'll be good. And he actually got it again, so that was pretty lucky on my part. And then I think he gets it again here. Yeah, he gets hold block again, and he's all the way down to just 1 charge. And it's, yeah, it was very easy for me to not complete. I just have to, be mindful when I'm blocking and not hold it for too long, and just don't hit his block too much either. And if you look at his health, he's dead, and we're above 90%. That was by far the cleanest Mojo boss fight I've ever had. I've never come out of there with more than 90% health. We just got, that's just how Mojo goes, man. You can get so unlucky with the prompts, which is what I've been getting for a long time. And on that one, we just got super lucky with the prompts. So yeah, that was really cool. And that was the end of the war. So we actually did end up winning this war. We only had 3 deaths, which is pretty awesome. And they ended up with 9. So now the drama. So what happened? So essentially, last season, Apocalypse, there was screenshots going around. First of all, there were screenshots of like leadership in Apoco saying that they were going to take over some people's accounts and run them for the war season. And it really looked, from the outside perspective, it really looked like they were piloting and cheating, and this went around all over the community. And everyone thought at the end of the season they were going to get docked because they were in 2nd place. They had beaten Kenobi, which they had never done before. They weren't dying in wars. Like, they were just not dying. They had such low death counts. It was ridiculous. It really did look like they were cheating. And this screenshot going around only made more people think so. But at the end of the season, they placed 2nd and they didn't get docked. So either they really know how to cheat or they didn't cheat. I'm not saying one or the other. I'm just saying what was happening in the community and what things kind of look like. But they did not get docked. They placed 2nd. And I think we actually placed 3rd. So I mean, we'll take that finish. It was good. Or maybe we placed 4th. I don't know. We placed pretty high. And then we matched them in the off season. And in the off season, we don't take off season seriously. Who does? I don't even place my defenders in the off. Like, I literally could care less about off season. I don't join war attack. I don't even place defense. I don't care. We go so hard during the season. In the off season, I need a break. I don't even want to look at war. Some people still join, place, test some matchups. And we have the choice to do whatever you want. But I don't even participate. Like, I don't care. And Apoco, like, we were dying because it's off season because we were screwing around, and they're like, wow, you guys placed 3rd or something. Like, they were like talking crap because we were dying in an off-season war, and we're like, okay. And then here we match them in season and we smoke them 3-9. We had 3 deaths, they had 9. And then they comment on Tater's video saying that they let us win this war, man. They let us win. We should feel honored that they let us win. And then the leader that comments on Tater's video deleted his comment or something, man. So yeah, these guys, I don't know. That's what happened. I was just laughing. I think it's pretty funny, dude. They're talking crap about an off-season war, and then when they face us in season, they let us win. So yeah, this was the number 2 alliance last season. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this war. Let me know what you guys think of the drama, the trash talk. Do you want to see more videos where I talk about this kind of stuff, or do you not like it? Let me know. I'm not trying to start drama with it. I'm just letting you guys know what happened. I just thought it was funny. Just wanted to share the story, and that's just genuinely what happened. That's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.